Hi, my name is Roan and welcome to Roan Reads Tarot. So, Sagittarius, if you've watched my first two videos on my channel, you will know that we are dealing with a bit of stagnant energy. So I've just been asking what the issue is at hand that needs addressing for the stuck energy that we are in, and what is the advice for that energy. So it is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, and this could be for your sun, moon, or rising sign. If you're not sure what your sun, moon, or rising is, I will leave a link in the description for you to check your birth chart, and you will be able to see what your sun, moon, or rising sign are. So I will be using the Queer Tarot deck to do the issue at hand and the advice, and then I will be using the Light Seers Tarot deck to clarify. So let us see what is happening for our Sag babies. How are you doing? How are the fire signs? I'm not too sure what we're going to get into for this reading. We'll just see what happens. Okay, so let's see. Sagittarius, what is the issue on this stuck energy that needs to be addressed? There's a lot of cards that fall. Yeah, it's literally 6 cards. I'm not doing that many cards. Let's put them back in. I just want one, max 2 cards for the issue at hand and the advice. The advice given for this issue at hand. So we do have, currently we have the 8 of Wands for the stagnant energy, but it is in reverse. So 8 of Wands usually means it's your yes card, it's that spark that you needed, it's fire, it ignites, and it's like go card. So this is how it landed in reverse, but this is what it looks like. 8 of Wands in reverse, your stuck energy. So we're gonna have a look at what the advice is for this message. Oh, you have the 10 of Cups, but it is in reverse. This is the 10 of 9. 3, 6. Yeah, it's 10 of Cups because it's celebration, of course. So usually 10 of Cups talks about your celebration, abundance, completion. There's a family coming together and you're celebrating, but it is in reverse. So that is the advice. For the most part, when it comes to these readings and I have to do something in reverse, so I'm reading something in reverse, I always just think of like the opposite of what the card is supposed to be, but sometimes it's not always as clear. So let us have a look and see. So 8 of Wands in reverse, it says you may feel resistant to change, or there may be a delay holding back your plans. This is a great time to step back and slow down, reassess, and look at your challenges in a new light. So things to consider: can you use this change or opportunity to your benefit? Does it align with your end goals or beliefs? If you can't shift your circumstances, can you try altering the way you think about or deal with them? Yeah, so like I said, this 8 of Wands is usually your sign to go. It's like sudden change, swiftness, alignment, everything is coming together and working in your favor. But it says here, if it's in reverse, it feels like you're resistant to change, and we need to figure out why, Sag. So we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay, 10 of Cups in reverse You are looking for clarity on exactly what happiness means to you. You feel disengaged from and disharmonious with your loved ones. Now is a good time to try to envision what harmony looks like to you. You are resistant to change and you're feeling distant from family. Things to consider: write a list of the actions people in your life have done for you for which you are grateful. Remember this feeling of happiness towards your friends and or your family. I feel like something needs to change in your family dynamic and you are not happy with that decision that needs to be taken. And something is definitely holding you back, and it's basically you holding yourself back. And what I feel sometimes, Sag, is like you don't like being told what needs to be done. You don't like it when people point out when you're wrong, or you just don't like attention on you if it's bad attention, and you like to deflect. So let me just quickly look at your underlying message before we go into clarifies, because I'm not 100% sure yet what it is that you definitely have to have a look at. So we have the High Priestess, we have Ace of Swords, we have Five of Wands, we have the Hierophant. So, and then the rest is the other way around. So the High Priestess, supposed to be, in grounded energy, alignment, some balance. Over here we have dark and we have light, and there's knowledge that's happening here that looks like a vulva. The end top. We'll have consult now. We have Ace of Swords. You have a new thought that needs to be working on. There's some competition that's happening as well, with the wands, but then you have the Hierophant, which is also bringing you to some kind of stillness. Hierophant is like basically going into knowledge and figuring out what the traditional route is to do things. Let me just look here for you. The High Priestess, subconscious mind nurturing rest femininity. The High Priestess is radical and mysterious, offering you spiritual enlightenment and wisdom. They are a muse, able to travel between the conscious and subconscious mind, and encouraging you to switch between the two realms. The High Priestess often symbolizes femininity and energy everyone holds, intuition, rest, reflection, and divine wisdom. Connect deeply with this. You know your own truth better than anyone else, and the High Priestess reminds you of this. No matter what anyone else may say, take a moment to step back and see which parts of your life seem to lack balance, and make the time to explore deep within yourself to find equilibrium. Remember, you are part of a community, and the High Priestess prompts you to step back and collaborate with others rather than work against them. This card reminds you to take a deep breath and be still. Your mind or pressure from others may be hounding you to make snap decisions or judgments, but the High Priestess encourages you to explore stillness and instead consider the big picture. This card may appear when you're facing a situation in which you must take a decision, but truly feel you don't have all the necessary information. If this is the case, go with your gut and trust your instincts. So this is where you want to be. This is where you want to be: abundance, celebration, family. But there's disharmony currently happening with you, and you are not able to move as quickly as you want to. So you are being asked to like step back from certain situations, maybe also remove yourself from the situation, see how it affects everyone else. There is some collaboration and other people that you need to work with, but it could also seem very competitive. And then the Hierophant, tradition, institutions, process, and religion. So it's also good to also reflect on, what is tradition, what is religion saying, what is all these institutions saying. However, you also need to figure out what works for you and what new processes you can set in place, you know. So let us clarify for our Sag and see, what is this Eight of Wands? What is this holding you back? Who is it that's holding you back? It is Eight of Wands. Seems a working relationship or project or something that's coming up that you've got the Hanged Man, and you're being asked to look at things from a different perspective. You've literally been asked by the Eight of Wands in reverse to take a step back and perspectivize, and you literally have the Hanged Man telling you the same thing. Let us have a look at your 18 of Cups. Okay. For the 10 of Cups in reverse, what is the advice or clarification? So whatever it is that you are busy dealing with, it's giving you nightmares, it's keeping you up at night, it's causing you a great deal of anxiety. So there is something big coming up for you, that Spirit is asking you to really take a step back, reconsider things, look at things from someone else's perspective, look at things from again, remove yourself from the situation, give over to the cosmos. It feels like this reading feels to me almost as if your whole life is being questioned in this moment. I don't know what it is that you're busy dealing with or going through, but it's keeping you up at night, it's giving you anxiety, it's making you doubt a lot of things. But you need to step back. You need to, in the underlying, you have the King of Wands. The Strength card is coming back by this Leo lion being depicted over here, and it's holding steadfast. King of Wands. If you need help, reach out. You have the support. The King of Wands knows when to delegate, can do everything. You have the knowledge of everything, but you also know that you can't do everything by yourself. So you need to reach out and lean on your support. And you also have Temperance, and the rest is upside down. You have Temperance, and this is also trying to get that balance back for you. As you can see here, we have basically the sun and the moon. There's angel wings there at the back. For Temperance, again, it's kind of needing to bring back balance. Alchemy, blending energies, harmony, moderation, masculine and feminine balance, duality, the amalgamation, the fluidity of time, meditation, neutrality, restraint, patience, purpose. Temperance is the alchemist of life, and it calls you to create your purposeful blend using moderation and patience as ingredients. Where are you focusing your precious energy right now? Maybe you've been overdoing it in your social life, or binging on television, drinks, or food, or overspending. Focusing on a relationship that is depleting more energy than it is replenishing. Being wholly materialistic versus wholly spiritual. We live in a world of extreme passions and heated hustles, so slowing down the desire for excess in any one area of your life may be harder than you think. Don't do drastic right now. Stay away from all or nothing choices. Clearing your energy of extremes will foster a dynamic, nourishing flow that is aligned with your perfect alchemic purpose. Seek equilibrium and be mindful of your resources while fusing all the elements to achieve a beautiful balance. I walk the middle path. I nourish my spiritual wholeness. So basically, okay, so focusing your energy and realigning, not to do any excessive spendings. This family dynamic that needs to be realigned and harmony needs to be brought back. It's keeping you up at night. You're being asked to look at things from a different perspective, and bring balance. Whatever competitiveness you're working with, try to work with it. With competitiveness, it's not always a bad thing. It forces you to think outside of the box, and realign. You have, like I said, the Ace of Swords, so new thoughts and new way of thinking is coming about. You can look at traditions and institutions as a way to move forward, but to also understand that this is not how things always must go. You know, one shoe won't fit everyone. You have the Ace of Swords, like I said, and you have the King of Wands. They both are depicting crowns there. So ask for help and try to find that balance and neutrality in your life. So Sag, I think that is it for now from my side. Look at things from a different perspective. Whatever it is that you want to achieve is possible, but you need to find and restore the harmony within your family. So yeah, that is all that I have for you today, Sag. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, sending you lots of love, prosperity, and positivity. Bye bye.